Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a Skydoesminecraft statue. This is going to be the fourth one that I've made. I'd already made this tutorial, but unfortunately the audio was messed up, so I have the pleasure of making it again, because I love doing the same thing over and over again. And I know what you're thinking, or at least some of you. You've already made Skydoesminecraft. Does this mean that you're making everybody in 3D? Or in statue form? No, I'm not. I'm only doing Sky because it's heavily requested and because he's the most popular. I don't know if this will get uploaded before or after SpongeBob, but in the case that it's before, yes, I'm remaking SpongeBob, goddammit. He was, the audio for that was messed up as well, so this might not make sense if SpongeBob was posted before this, but who cares? Disclaimer anyway. So yeah, let's get started. All you're going to need, I say all, needs quite a few materials. You're going to need nether brick, obsidian, sandstone, block of gold, clay. You probably don't need a map. Take out either a silverfish stone or normal stone. They're both the same colour. You want black, grey wool, light grey. God damn it, you need white as well. I'm gonna take out the white for the moment instead of the light grey. Right then. Actually, I'm not gonna have the obsidian out for the moment. I should probably have the colour in here. Of course I don't have the colour in here. That'd be far too practical for me. Keeping out light grey instead of obsidian. Yeah, like I said, Skydoesminecraft is a special case because of his popularity. Only him, Venom Extremes HD, I believe his name is, and Tobuscus shall be remade in glorious 3D, and any future YouTubers, if I make any, will also be made in 3D. And only Tobuscus and Venom Extreme, simply because they don't have commentary and they're destined for a remake anyway. So, let's get started. You're going to need 2 rows of 8 of nether brick, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and another 8 on that. You're going to want to place white here and here, and finish the row with nether brick. I'll warn you, you'll have already seen from the video length, this is going to take at least 25 minutes, and not just because I'm rambling, because it's 10 minutes each side, 2 minutes for the sides, and then at least 2 minutes for the head. It's quite the feat. So you want that, then you want to do 2 layers of stone on top of what you've done. Note that you can also use red for the boots. His boots are an ambiguous colour. Then you want to place grey there and fill the line in with silverfish stone. I'll obviously give you a bit of a look in a second after I've done this. You want to take out the light grey for this and this. I feel as though I've also done a better job this time around as well. Since his skin has been ever so slightly updated, and maybe I made a few mistakes on the first attempt, who knows. But yeah, you want to have this so far. Pause if you have to. Whip out the old stone. Actually, we'll whip out the light grey first. You want to do 2 light grey on top of the right of the dark greys, and then you want to finish in those 2 rows with stone, leaving 2 light grey exposed. Then you want to take out the black and place it exactly where I'm placing, which I'll give you a bit of a look at in a second, because some things are just too hard to explain. There you go, you want to place black there. Pause that if you have to. Take out the light grey wall. Going to place it in a variety of places, just about there. And I did a speed run of this. My fastest ever build, doing this with and without commentary, is roughly 22 minutes. It doesn't make that much difference with the commentary. It takes ages. So there you go. You want to have that so far. Then I'm going to build a little more. Again, it's unexplainable. When it's unsymmetrical, it's hard to explain. You know how it is, but you have eyes, you can see. So you want to have that. Note that that is clay on the left, the different colour of light grey. Maybe you didn't catch that, but it is. Now you want to basically coat what you've just done there in black. So, like that. And then you want to fill those 2 rows in with dark grey. Now you want to take out Mr. Clay again and you want to place it here. Fill the rest of the row in with light grey. Like so. Then you want to do a whole row of stone. Then you want to do black coming from the edges of the next row, going 2 in, and then fill the rest of the row in with stone. I keep almost saying silverfish stone, but you know, either one. Then you want to place black here and here, gold in between, gold here and here, and god damn it, we're going to need purple. Luckily I have some in my inventory, you might not. Well, goodbye Neverbrick, I don't need you anyway, until I reach the back. So I'm going to make his little pendant, amulet, necklace, then I'll give you a bit of a look. Let me do the string as well. There you go, you want to have that. I'm pretty thoroughly convinced that some people could quite easily just make Skydoesminecraft by having a good picture of his front view, back view, side view and head, just like I could, but some people need that extra help, what can I say? So you can see that. Now all I'm going to do is fill these side bits in with silverfish stone. There we go. And I'm going to sleep and I'm going to come back. Alrighty, so we have the whole torso and legs of Sky. Look at that, isn't that a vision? So what we need to do now are his arms. So we're going to get rid of the purple, we're going to get rid of the gold. Who needs it? Now we're going to take out... What do we need? What's different about his arms? Obsidian, of course. So take out the obsidian, and I'm not making all of these with you, I'm just making sure that you know exactly where his arms start. His arms start right where his legs end and his torso begins, and where his torso ends and his legs begins, depending on which way you want to look at it. And for reference, the obsidian is of course 5 blocks out. All Minecraft skins are usually the same in specs, unless of course you have like... Unless you want to add like a headset in the case of deadlocks, and if you want to add this guy's ponytail, which I'm not going to because it looks horrible. But I am going to make his arms because they're extremely easy, and then I'm going to come back. Alrighty then. Just as I said, continued his arm. Really easy to make, not that many blocks involved. Should be very simple to see. And pause that if you have to. And I'll give you another look at the other arm, even though it's extremely symmetrical and you could just copy that onto the other side, but regardless, that's his other arm as well. So there you have it. Right, now let me bring up on the old computer my bob the recording that I have of his back. There it is. Alright, so his back, slightly different to his front. I'm going to save the head till last. Alright, so all of these are 4 blocks in width, so we go back 3 from the original Brock, from the original Brock out of Pokemon, and we use the Neverstone, or Neverbrick, always get those two mixed up, to bring it back to bring it back the desired amount of blocks, like I said, width of 4, and his shoes, or boots, whatever he's wearing, just carry around like that, to 3 layers of Neverbrick, and of course the sides as well, but we're going to ignore the sides for now. We're going to pretend that they don't even exist. So, we're just going to do the back and then, like I said, fill in the sides afterwards. So, you want to start on top of your 3 layers of Neverbrick with a row of stone. Then, you want to take out our old friend the light grey wool, and do this sort of shape. I'm going to do a few rows and then show you, because it will be simple, and I would like to reduce the amount of time it takes to record this by as much as possible. I'm not quite sure how many of you have actually tried to render out a video and upload it to YouTube, but the shorter the better, always. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 layers of easiness. Look at that. Isn't that simple to copy? Extremely simple. Alright, so once you've made that, pause that if you have to. We're going to do a layer of black on top of here, and we're going to make what I'm pretty sure is Skydoesminecraft stars. So on the sides we want to go 2 up with the black blocks, and we want to do the same with the 2 middle blocks. There, so you get the crevice. You really get an image. And then we want to fill those 2 spaces in with dark grey, like so. And then we want to do a layer of dark grey on top. Look at that, doesn't that look comfortable? Alright, so here's where it starts becoming relatively similar to the front. So, except kind of in a... some colours swap around and stuff. So you want to do this, and this. You can see it's the same sort of pattern on the front. Same with the clay. The clay gets reversed here, and gets swapped around with the light grey wool. So you want to do that. Now you want to copy what you did on the front, and you want to layer it all with black wool. I almost said dark black wool. How smart would that be? Then you want to fill those 2 rows in with dark grey, like so. Then you want to put clay and light grey wool, just as you did in the same places on the front, except on the back. Isn't that convenient? Right, then you want to do grey here, leaving 2 blocks on each end exposed, ready for stone to be placed there. Alright, just to make sure that you it's really easy to miss a row or 2. I did when I kept building it. I kept having a load of problems because it's all grey and it's all really easy to miss a step or so. So here you go, here's the whole back view so far. I know I'm about 3/4 of the way through, but you know, you don't always remember these things. So, back to here, you want to put the 2 black blocks here, just like you do on the front. Fill that bit in with stone. Put 2 stone in the middle. Here's where it differs. I think he's wearing some sort of harness, I think. Or maybe some sort of funky suspenders, who knows. But I'm gonna make the shape a little bit. You want to do that. Can you see the shape? I know it's hard because of the front backdrop. But, you know. Yeah, so you want to have that made. And you want to layer this with grey wool, and you want to do this shape. You can see there's the same sort of shape on the front. And let me show you what you should have overall. Oh, that's easier to see, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so on the top, you want to fill that in with dark grey. Excellent. Then you want to fill the bits in between with stone, silverfish stone, or whatever. By the way, I'm not sure if it... When you break silverfish stone in survival mode, do silverfishes appear? Who knows? Alright, now this next bit is very simple and probably doesn't even need me to show you, but I'm going to do a little bit. Basically, what you're going to do now is you're going to copy the front onto the back for both of his arms. You can see what I'm doing, not even looking at my plan, just copying from the front. And it works like that for the other arm as well, so I'm going to finish doing this and I'm going to come back. There we go, isn't that fantastic? Let's all marvel at my work for a second. Ah, bask in its glow. Yeah, so like I said, basically just copy what you did on the front to the side, and everything will be hunky-dory. Alright, so now we get to fill in the sides. Let's get a bit of a lateral view. There we are. So we'll start with the legs, best place to start. Very simple. I'm just going to make them and show you them. I don't think I'm even going to cut out because of how little time they actually take. And actually I might cut out because it is about to... night is about to fall. And I don't want to waste time by putting me sleep in. But that is the leg. I'm going to go and sleep and I'll cut back to it. Alright, so that is a side view of his leg. So sleek and tender. Alright, so pause that if you have to. Have a look. Then all you have to do for the other side, that's what I love about symmetry, is you just have a look over, have a bit of a looky-loo, and I think I'm lagging. Oh well, have a bit of a looky-loo, and you can just copy what you've done. Isn't that great? I'm going to be employing more of that later, it's going to be fantastic. Alright, so we're basically onto the arms. Now the arms, they're a little more logical than the legs, so for the arms, just remember, you want to fill in the bottom of them. And I'm going to do the other one now, otherwise I'm prone to forget. Alright, so the arms... let me skip ahead in the video, here we go. Alright, so like I said, the arms are very slightly different. Still going to make them pretty quickly and then just give you a side view. Again, I don't think it's even worth cutting. It's pretty logical, like I said. When you reach a certain point, all you're basically doing is just carrying the colour of his arm, or his shirt rather, around the body. So, here we go. See that? Pretty goddamn logical. Pause that if you have to. Move over to the other side. And guess what we're gonna do? Oh look, a pretty precise plan of what you have to do, staring at us in the face from the other end of his body. Alright then, so, you should have both arms made, you've got the sides made, you've got his torso, you've got his back. Alright, so we've only got one thing left to make, his head. Not even zombies can survive without heads. So, let's fill his shoulders in first. Basically, you fill in the first 3 blocks, extending out from the shoulder inwards of the shoulder. Just fill the top in with black. There you have it. Now let's mark out where the head's going to go. The head, of course, is in line with the torso, as with every other Minecraft skin known to man, I hope. Otherwise you've got a sick aberration which needs to be destroyed. Right, so you want to have that all lined up with sandstone. Then we're going to start with the face. Best place to start. So you want to drag the first two, that row out by 2. Then you want to go up by 2 on the most outer row. It comes, all Minecraft heads, they come out by 2 and they come back by 2 as well. Whilst I'm thinking about it, I'm going to make this come back 2 rows as well. Alright then. So that's most of his head complete. There's not really that much going on with Sky's face. So you want to do the 2 middle blocks on the next row with sandstone, and then you want to start putting his glasses in, or his goggles. I'm pretty sure they're goggles. I always thought they were some sort of weird aviators or something, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. So replace that nether brick with, I've lost a colour. Oh well, it probably wasn't salient. So I'm going to take out the brown wool, and I'm going to place one brown wool here, sandstone here, black here, and I'm going to fill this bit in with sandstone. There you go, so that's a good view of his face. Pause that if you have to. And what I was going to say was, somebody whining about, oh, Sky doesn't have a mouth, learn how to make mouths. You're a moron. Have a look at his skin. He doesn't have one. Who knows how he breathes? I don't know. Maybe he's got mouths behind his goggles. So, you want to add 2 layers of brown on top of what you already have. On top of his, what would seem to be a buzz cut, but actually isn't. His hair's a bit messier in recent skins, but I wanted to go back to, well, I prefer this style. It's a bit tidier. Right, I didn't bring the sides across like that. There we go. Alright, so you want to have a nice one row of sandstone for the side, and you want to pile another one on top of it. Now for a sandstone here and here, and let me just throw some brown wool. Probably just better off making the side of the head and then showing you. Probably the easiest way. Alright. Right, so you want to have that, and then we can square it all off with brown and we can fill it in. Like that. Ah, wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to go and do the other side of the head. Oh, what's this? We can see the other side of the head, and what's that? Oh, his skin is symmetrical. Really symmetrical-ish. His skin isn't actually symmetrical, like just on the higher part of his legs / lower part of his torso. Don't ask me why that is, I've got no clue. Don't know about you, but I like to keep things all nice and even. Just in case you missed it. What are you doing? Copying from the other side of his head. And whilst I'm thinking about it... Oh, never mind. Of course I did. Alright, so the two middle blocks of the second row of the back of his head you want to fill in with brown. Then you want to fill the rest of the row in with sandstone, and you can proceed to fill not all of the back of his head in, actually, I just about said that, but up until you want to have went 3 rows deep, and then you want to put black for the 4th row, and then you want to finish it off with brown. Now, the thing about the goggles is, like I said, I always thought he was wearing aviators, and fill the top of the head in with brown, obviously. I always thought he was wearing aviators until I saw the back of his skin, because obviously I had no reason to look at the back of his skin before. Why would I? I only like doing 2D. And he had, on some of them, not all of them, he had that black strap on them, which leads me to believe they're goggles, because what kind of nerd would wear sunglasses with a strap on the back? Unless Skydoesminecraft is a nerd, I have no idea. Probably, but that'd make me a nerd. Because he plays Minecraft, I play Minecraft. Guess we're all nerds in the grand scheme of things. So, that is Skydoesminecraft. His skin, statue form, 3D, you goddamn asked for it, 25 minutes plus I'm guessing. Let me have a look. 26 minutes! Not too bad. That was with some waffling as well. So, there you have it. Stop asking for 3D statues. It's not going to happen. Like I said, there's only 2 more in the line to get remade. You know who they are. And any other new YouTubers in the future. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, maybe you think I deserve a like. If you want to, comment. And if you're new here, maybe you should think about subscribing. I put out new content at least every other day. And for my fellow video makers, if you're interested in a YouTube partnership, click the link below in the description.